Have you ever watched a cartoon? I'm sure at some point you have seen one on TV or at the movies. Cartoons are also called animated videos. Meet Carla. Carla is an animation director. An animation director oversees the entire process of creating an animated video, including designing the characters, writing the storyline, and editing the video. Right now, Carla is creating animated episodes that are part of a series called Traveling Through Time to Ancient Greece. The goal of the series is to show how ancient Greece is still influential today. All of the episodes have the same main character, Dr. B. Dr. B is a professor who studies and teaches about ancient Greece. Everyone loves Dr. B because he dresses up in costumes and has a Snapchat that he posts stories about ancient Greece on. He used to have a Facebook, but he heard that is old school now. In every episode, Dr. B is transported into the past to meet people who lived in ancient Greece. Today, Carla is creating a new episode called The Ancient Greek Government. In this episode, Dr. B will go back in time to learn about the type of government that was found in ancient Greece. Carla is excited to first design what the characters will look like for this episode. In addition to Dr. B, this film will have 3 supporting characters, Maximus, Adrian, and Nikos. These guys are part of the ancient Greek government. To design Maximus, Adrian, and Nikos, Carla will use a computer program to create vector graphics. Vector graphics are images that are often used in cartoons and animated films because they don't get blurry or grainy. Take a look at Carla's ideas for the 3 guys from ancient Greece. Next, Carla starts writing the plot for the episode. Check out what she has so far. At the beginning of the film, Dr. B will appear on the screen and welcome viewers back to the series. Dr. B will explain that he is traveling back in time to learn about a democracy, which was the type of government found in ancient Greece. In a democracy, people are directly involved in decision-making. For example, people determine what laws will be passed or who is allowed citizenship. A puff of smoke will then appear. At this point, Dr. B will be transported back to ancient Greece. When he arrives in ancient Greece, he goes to Athens to meet up with Maximus, Adrian, and Nikos. Dr. B interviews these guys and asks them what their role is in ancient Greek government. Maximus first explains that there are multiple branches in the government: the assemblies, the councils, and the courts. Each branch has a different responsibility. Maximus explains that he is a juror. A juror is a part of the courts, which was the branch of government responsible for holding legal trials. Next, he talks with Adrian about his role. Adrian is a part of the assembly. He is a male citizen of Athens, which means he has the responsibility of being a member of the assembly. The assemblies were responsible for discussing political matters in Greece, like wars and relationships with other countries. Lastly, he talks with Nikos, who is a consul in the council. The council made important financial decisions for ancient Greece. For example, the council would decide how much money from the treasury would fund the military. Members of the council prepared the topics that were going to be debated in the assemblies, like if Athens should go to war with another city. Dr. B thanks the guys for chatting with him. He asks them if he can take a group selfie together. But the guys are totally confused. They've never heard of a phone or selfie before. Dr. B will then travel back to modern times and end the film by explaining that the democracy of ancient Greece was one of the first successful types of government. One reason the Greek government was so successful was because the power was spread among the 3 branches. It was also successful because it replaced the previous form of government, which was led by a number of wealthy families. These wealthy families were not great at ruling because they ignored what the people wanted. The democracy was successful because the citizens were directly involved in government decisions. He also explains that ancient Greece influenced the creation of many other governments, including the United States government. The US government also has 3 branches, a system for checks and balances, and elected officials who debate which laws should be passed. Dr. B concludes the episode by telling his viewers to hop onto Snapchat and check out a sneak peek of the next episode. Carla is excited about how her plot turned out. She is going to send it to another animation director to get some feedback. Now it's your turn to think like an animation director and go on an adventure.